the evidence to prove. Oh. Sorry, I started talking before I was meant to. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to your hour of live readings. And it's so lovely to be back with you all. I really do enjoy these sessions with you all here today. And just to bring through your loved ones in spirit, it's just special because we all need to know that they're around us, and that evidence that comes through just proves that spirit is around us every day and that we're not alone. How I tend to work is that I tend to bring through your loved ones and then find out where I'm meant to go. It is very rare that I'll be drawn to a name. Doing these lives and then working platform, it's different for me, so I can't. It's very rare I'll just see a name and be able to go to you. But so we'll see who I've got with me, and then we'll see if we can find the recipient. It's all fun and games, but it's been lovely to be back with you all, and I hope you're all well. So let's see where we're going. Hi Donna, lovely to have you here. Let me see. I am aware of a gentleman with me. He's not telling me who he is yet. He is a bit of a joker, but he has a good sense of humour. Because he's going, well, I could be a dad, I could be a granddad. But he is of that generation. He's a lovely man. But the first thing he brought through before he even told me anything about himself is on about going. There were a family trip on the coast in a speedboat, and everybody got very wet. But when they saw others getting out of these boats, everybody was dry. So it were all fun and games and laughter because everybody were like a drowned rat. But it didn't matter because everybody were together as a family. I know this man were a huge support to everybody in the family, and he's just a character. He liked being in nature, but he could talk. He loved to chat. And he was quite a popular man. He was always smartly dressed. He's saying, I always made an effort. And I can see him, and he's wearing like a shirt, but he's rolled the sleeves up. And he always wore a proper pair of trousers. He's saying, and he always had a proper hanky in his pocket. And I know that his hair thinned out a bit later in life. But that didn't stop him. Oh, hi, Andrea. Lovely to have you here. Let's see what your dad's got to say. He's just a character. He just keeps trying to make me laugh. And I'm saying, come on, we need to give some information. But he just, if you were ever having a bad day, he'd just do something to cheer you up, very random. But he loved being a dad. He loved his family, and he was a hard worker. He's not telling me what job he did, but he's saying I worked from a young age. Oh, he's definitely full of fun, Andrea. He's a nice man to bring through because he's just so uplifting. But what he's saying is that you've had a lot on your mind recently, and you could always turn to your dad when you needed some support. But he's saying, you can still turn to me now, love. He's saying, I'm still here. You might not see me physically, but I'm still around you. And these times when it is stressful or life gets on top of us, which is normal, it's like I'm still around. I'm still causing mischief. And he's making me aware that he moves things in your house. You can put something down and go back and it's not there. And he's like, well, I've got to keep it on her toes. So if you ever put your keys down and go back and they're not there, it's just your dad trying to get your attention. But he just wants to uplift you and make life easier for you, which he would have done when he were here. Let's see what else he's got to say. I know your dad liked being out in nature. He liked getting some fresh air. And I do feel that when you were younger, you'd go on little walks with him. And he's saying you always had an inquisitive mind, so that if you wanted to know something, you'd ask him. But he was also quite a knowledgeable man. His mind were very sharp, and if he didn't know something, he'd have a look in a book and see if he could find out the answer to what he wanted to know. But he was very intelligent, and he always read the paper. But he's showing me a paper, and it's one of them big ones, not the little ones. I feel like it's a Sunday paper, and he'd read it cover to cover and do the crossword in between. So I know that he would do crosswords and things like that. Let's see. He's saying I felt younger in the mind than I did in the body. So I feel that his body started to fail him, but he was still quite sharp. He is putting some pressure on my chest. I don't know if that's linked with him or somebody else. It feels like it's either a heart or lung problem. But he's saying that you feel like you're at a crossroads at the moment. But he's saying you've got a really good intuition and that you know which direction that you need to take. But he's saying in the past things have been a bit hard. There's been some occasions where it's been a bit stressful. But he's saying you're such a strong person and you don't realise how strong you are. But he's going, just look forward now, love. Just look forward. What's happened, we all make mistakes in life. It's all learning. But I just want you to look forward now. And you'll find your own way. I know you feel spirit around you and you do talk to spirit as well. He's giving you a pink rose. And pink for me is like love from spirit. But I need to give you a hydrangea as well, which I know is a bit random. And he's saying that there's somebody in the family that isn't very green-fingered and that they can kill a house plant. I don't... he's not telling me who it is, but he's just laughing a little. But I need to give you the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow. If it's not significant to you, then listen to the words and you may find your answer. If it's not a significant song, if you listen to the words, there'll be a message in the words for you. But he's so proud of you. He's saying you're not sleeping well, and he's saying to have some hot cocoa before you go to bed. He's saying it'll help relax you, and he's showing me a watch and it's got a leather strap, but it's got the time 3:10, 3:10. So if that's not a significant time, I feel that you're waking up around that time. I need to give you the month of May as a significant month. I could give you the calendar. He's laughing. There's something significant about May. It's showing me a birthday cake, so I feel there's a birthday in July. And he's telling me how much he loved Christmas, because he's going ho ho ho. He enjoyed Christmas, but I need to give you November as well as a significant month. I need to give you the name Anne and the name Mary. I've picked a card for you, and let me find the camera. This is your card. And it says, believe in the magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. In this card, there's a lot of purple. And purple for me is a spiritual colour. But there's the green of the northern lights, which for me is for healing. So I know there's somebody around you at the moment that needs some healing that your dad's sending to them. But there's lots of flickering lights, and the lady in the card, she looks focused, she's looking forwards. And that's what your dad's wanting you to do. He's saying to get out in nature more because that'll help you. But purple, it's such a deep purple, and it is a spiritual colour. And I feel that's linked to your spiritual journey. But he's saying just be you because everybody loves you. And he's grateful for all that you did for him. He's so thankful to have you as a daughter. But he's just got so much love to give you, Andrea, and he wants to love you to love yourself as well. And just be proud of who you are and believe in who you are. That's on the card. It was like flickering lights. So that must be, you must be seeing them at home as well. He just wants to give you, he's saying, I just want to give my daughter a big bear hug and to let you know everything's going to be okay, but just to trust your gut. So I'll just leave all his love with you, Andrea, and thank you for working with me. And just as he stepped back, he went, you're never alone. So he is always with you. Right, let's see where we're going next. I've got a lady with me. She's feeling very grandmotherly. And she's tossing some pancakes in a pan. Don't know why yet. She's saying she was the boss of the family. Oh, you're so welcome, Andrea. She was the boss of the family. She goes, I was the matriarch. But her family were her world. She'd do anything for anybody. She's so down to earth. But she loved being in the kitchen. And there's something special about pancakes. She loved to get her hair done. She's making me want to touch mine up. So she liked it just how she liked it. Let me see. If something needed saying, she'd say it, but she'd try and bring it through in a right way. She didn't like upsetting people, but she wouldn't stand for nonsense. She always made an effort with what she wore. She liked to look nice, and she liked to look after the skin as well. Her skin felt quite youthful, and she used to always put hand cream on her hands, because she's saying, well, your hands show you the first sign of aging, so to look after your skin. Let me see what else she wants to bring through. She was a bit of a feeder. She was always cooking too much. But she goes, well, I didn't want to see anybody going hungry. And she did, if anybody could have turned up, and she'd just set another place at the table, because everybody were welcome. And she'd always send you home with leftovers as well. But she's saying, I want a good cook. I like to make an effort. And she's saying I was quite a good baker as well. Oh God, she's showing me like a Victoria sponge. She's showing me scones. She was always busy. Let me see. Can I come to you, Mario? But then I'm gonna, if you just hang on, I think, sorry if I don't pronounce your name right, Hafsa, and I'll come to you afterwards, because I do feel I have two individuals with me. So I'll just work with you, Mario, and then I'll come to Hafsa after. And I do apologise if my pronunciation is wrong. You could tell your grand stuff in confidence. If you said something to her, it wouldn't go any further. She's saying I was good at secrets. She said I could keep a good secret. She was always making notes. And she used to like going shopping. She was a very organised lady. And she never forgot a birthday or an anniversary. She didn't wear much jewellery, but what she wore was sentimental. And I feel like she'd wear a necklace and some earrings, and she'd have her rings on. And I know that the jewellery she had were left to the family. I know she liked flowers as well. She'd always have some fresh flowers in the home. She's saying she didn't like white lilies because they were a funeral flower. But she loved any other, she loved flowers. She liked lilies, she's saying, but I thought they were a funeral flower. But she liked colour as well. She goes, I didn't like things drab. I liked a bit of colour. She goes, whether it was flowers or furnishings, she was very good at putting things together. I need to give you October as a significant month and February. Let me see what else she's got to say. And I know that there's, I think she's saying there's a birthday coming up now, so I don't know if that's in the family or something, but she's saying there's a birthday coming up and she's showing me a birthday cake. She's shown me a big bouquet of roses, and they were all different colours. But she just loved colour. She's bringing some colour into you. She's bringing you some yellow, and yellow for me is for upliftment. And she's saying that you sometimes get a bit fed up, and she just wants to give you a boost. And she's saying that you've done nothing wrong, and I don't know what she means by that. I feel that there is something, and she's saying it wasn't your fault, it was their fault. She wants you to believe in yourself. She's giving you some orange. And orange for me is creativity. So I feel like she were quite creative, but you are too. She's saying you like listening to the water, listening to the sea, and you like being out in nature as well. So she's saying to try and put you first now and try and get some time to relax just for you, because she's saying it'll help you moving forward. She's saying a nice gentle walk in the woods or by a stream, and you'll just feel like the weight's being lifted from you. She's saying that over the year, oh, sorry, Mario. Let me see what I've probably just interpreted something wrong. I'm really sorry. I've just give me a second, and I've just misinterpreted. She's saying to listen to the sounds of the ocean and like listen to the sounds of the birds and like forest sounds, because if you're ever having a hard day and you're a bit fed up, she's saying that'll relax you. But she's saying you don't realise how important you are. And she does come around you a lot to give you that strength that you need. And I'm sorry for the misinterpretation. She's saying the sounds of the ocean and the forests it'll help you. She's saying you're such a strong person. And to stop doubting yourself. She does come around you a lot and she wants to support you every step of the way. And there's something you've been thinking about and she's saying to just do it. Because she's saying when you put your mind to something, you can do it. But when she was here, she made you feel like you could do anything. I picked a card for you and it says pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes today wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good. But I feel this is your spiritual path. And there's lots of green in the card and that's for healing. But there's some gold as well and that's for new beginnings, a new chapter. And white is just bringing you peace. But to look forward, because spirit is always around you and she's saying you've got a good connection. But she just wants to leave all your love and support, all her love and support with you. And just to remember that she is always there to help you. And she is a huge support to you from the spirit side. So can I leave her love with you, Mario, and thank you for working with me. Hafsa, are you still there? Ah. I feel that your connections got stronger recently as well, Maria. Just as she was stepping back, she just gave me that feeling that your connections got stronger recently. I know that you could still take a lot of what I gave Maria. And the lady I've got for you, she's saying that you're finding it hard to switch off at the moment, that your head's just going 24/7 and that you're not sleeping your best as well. She's telling me about a plant that were planted in her memory. So somebody's got something were planted in your grand's memory. And I know that if either you or somebody else lights a candle every now and again for those that have passed. She likes that you did that for her because she loved her flowers. She loved her plants and garden, and she was very green-fingered. She's saying that you feel that you're at a crossroads at the minute, and you don't know where to turn and which direction to go. Because she's saying you've got some options. But she's saying to go where you feel more drawn to. And you will find your own way. Because you do have a good gut instinct, a good intuition. But she's saying you've been, over the last 12 months, you've been through a lot. And it's made you doubt yourself, and you're not as confident as you used to be. She's saying that there is options coming up for you, but you will see them when you're meant to. But with what's coming up in your life and what's happened, to just trust your gut and believe in yourself. She's just trying to give you a huge boost of confidence. I know that she wore a little watch because she's saying, well, yours is a bit big. She was just saying it's not very ladylike. So she liked things just so, but she always dressed nicely as well. She had lovely clothes. And even her wardrobe were organised. Everything in the house were organised. And she'd never forget like a birthday or anniversary. I know later in life she suffered with her mobility when she slowed down, and she didn't like that because she believed she was there to help everybody around her. So when she needed some help, she goes, I struggled with it because I didn't like asking for help. But she's saying that you don't like asking for help as well. That you muddle along. But she's saying you've got some good people around you, and to ask their advice or ask for help when you need it. Because she's saying there's nothing wrong with that. She wants you to listen to your favourite music and have a little sing-song and have a dance, just to try and raise your energies a bit and give you a boost. But she's saying you've needed some time out recently, and that it's okay to take time for yourself. Because she's saying there's nothing wrong with that, because you've been needing a breather every now and again. And she's saying to get outside and get some fresh air as well when you're feeling a bit low. Because that will help you. And I know she likes get birds as well. And I feel in the garden there was some bird feeders. Because she liked watching them. Let me see what card we've got for you, Hafsa. Let me see. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So we've already mentioned about music, but if you're ever got the radio on and a song comes up and it's somebody's favourite song who's in spirit, if you listen to those words, there'll be a message for you. There's a lot of green in this card, and that's for healing. So I feel around you there's quite a few people that need healing. But she's bringing some peace around you to help calm your mind. There's 3 fairies in this card, so I feel 3 is significant somewhere. Either 3 in a family, or the 3rd of a month, or the 3rd month, which would be March, wouldn't it? But there's lots of fairy lights, so I feel you like you like things like that, fairy lights. You like a bit of light. And she's saying that you've got something to say to somebody, but you'll know when it's the right time to say it. But her love for you is immense. and she wishes you could see yourself like she sees you, because she's saying you're such a special person and you're loved by many. So to keep looking forwards, and she's saying what's happened has happened, but your future is forwards now. And she's saying stay focused and your dreams will come true. But just be proud of yourself and believe in yourself as much as she believes in you. And she's so grateful that you're her family. But remember, she's always there for you to talk to, and she's always there to listen when you don't know who to turn to. And she loves the conversations that you already have. So I'll just leave all of her love with you, Hafsa, and she's got so much love to give, but she just loves you to bits. So I'll just say thank you for working with me. Right. Let's see where we're going now. I've got a lady with me again, but this lady's feeling very motherly. She's such a gentle energy, such a kind lady, very down to earth. Oh, you're so welcome, Hafsa. There was a friendship there as well as the mother-daughter relationship. And if it isn't mum, it's grandma that was like a mum. Because there's just that nurturing motherly love. Her family was everything. And she fought for her family as well. Is it okay if I try and work with you, Ash? Oh, and Rachel. I'll just give a bit more evidence and we'll see where we're going. I know things weren't always easy. And there were rifts in the family. I'm just going to work with Ashley first, but then I'm going to come back to you, Rachel. Oh. I'm just going to work with Ashley, but then I'll come back and see who else we've got and who we're going to. She was the glue that kept people together, Ashley. She didn't like family fallouts. So she tried to get everybody to get on, but it didn't always work like that. But you had quite a good relationship with her. She was your rock a lot of the time, and you could always confide in her. She was such a lovely lady, but she still is a lovely lady. So strong, and she fought your corner for you. She was always busy. She was either here, there, and everywhere. But she liked a routine as well, so she'd go shopping on certain days, go to the market, she'd do a washing on certain days, and it was just how she was. She thrived on routine. She's making me feel like my head's going to explode. But I feel that's with you, that you've got that much going on in your mind that you're finding it hard to switch off. Oh, she's released that now. My brain's back to normal. You've had to take a step back from people. But she's saying it was for the best. Because she's saying you see the good in everybody, but sometimes enough's enough. And you struggle as well with negative people, but she's so proud of you. She's raising a glass to you saying cheers. Because she's saying that you put yourself down a lot. And she's just trying to big you up a bit. She's saying you're not getting enough sleep, that you're up and down a lot. You're up and down a lot in the night. That you're not getting enough blocks of sleep. She's giving me the time 4:45. Because she wore a little watch, and that's the time it says on the watch. 4:45. So if that's not a significant time for like anything, I feel you wake up a lot at that time. Ah, you've got her watch. She's saying things will settle down. And she's proud of you because you're very patient, that you're doing your best, you're trying your hardest, and the calm will come. She'd take you on day trips to the coast when she could. And she's handing you a stick of rock, the pink rock. And in your other hand, she's giving you some candy floss. So she's bringing the sugar in to give you some energy. But I know it's a memory as well. She used to like watching you make sandcastles and things like that. And fish and chips on the beach out of the wrapper. Because she's saying they tasted the best. But also a seagull once stole something when you were at the coast. She's not telling me what, but she's just laughing a lot. So, because she's saying it was really funny. She was not funny at the time, but it was really funny. So she's just trying to bring that humour through for you to give you a boost. I know you've got quite a few pictures of your nan and you look at them. Took your ice cream. It once happened to me, and the seagull took a Mars bar. I was gutted. Mars bar ice cream. But she's just trying to bring those memories in. And she likes, I know you talk to her every day, and she likes that you do that. but she's just trying to guide you in the right direction because there's new things you want to do. And she's saying your time, well, 15, but you never forget her. You never will forget her. And you sometimes see flickering lights as well, but she's saying there's new things you want to do, and those things will happen. There's just some things that need sorting out, she's saying. This is a card for you, Ashley, and it's temptation. She's saying that I'm not going with the words on this card, but you're feeling guilty about something, but you shouldn't. There's nothing to feel guilty about because you've not done wrong. She's saying you have the power now to get to where you want to be, to be proud. Your connection with Spirit's getting stronger, and I know that you feel that. She's saying about snake in the grass. So to me, that's like somebody's being sneaky and talking behind your back. And she's saying to get shot. But she's bringing in the flickering lights. And just all the love that she has for you. Because she's saying you've needed it at the minute. She's not telling me who it is, but I feel that it is a male. That she just wants to leave all her love with you, Ashley, and it would a pleasure to bring her through. Is Kelly still there? Because I kept seeing your name pop up, Kelly. Oh, you're welcome, Ashley, and I'm glad you know who it is. I know you could take a lot of that, Kelly, because I kept seeing your name pop up. Oh, you're welcome, Ashley. It was lovely to bring her through. Let me see. So, Rachel, you could take a lot of what was said. Who? The lady's saying, there's such a nurturing motherly love here for you. And she's saying there's been some hard times and you felt a bit lost. But you've got such a stubborn streak that you're a fighter, but you don't realise how strong you are. You've had to take a step back from some people, and I feel that I said that to Ashley as well. But you've got the right people around you now. You had a really good relationship with your mum, and she would fight your corner. She's saying even in the head teacher's office, if that ever... So she's always been there battling for you. Because she's saying you have a lacking confidence at the time. And you doubt yourself, but she's saying there's no need to doubt yourself. She's there helping you. She's trying to give you that strength. And I know you feel your mum around you. And I feel that you've got some jewellery of your mum's as well. She's not telling me what, because she's telling me I'm a bit nosy. But I know your mum loved to chat, and you and your mum could chat for hours. She's talking about a special necklace. So I don't know if that's with her or with you. She just keeps saying the special necklace. I need to give you August as a significant month. And September. I need to give you the 11th of a month or somewhere around the 11th. She's not telling me which month. But I need to give you the number 7 as well. But for me, 7's a lucky number. So your mum's just trying to bring some good luck to you. The 11th is your birthday. She always celebrated your birthday. She always made you feel special. And she was just so thoughtful in her gifts and things like that. She just took care of everything. It's a lucky number for you too. I feel like you see quite a few number sequences, some 1111 or something like that. And she's saying that's a message from the angels. So what I sometimes do is Google to see what they mean. But you'll always see a message in the numbers. Let me see. There's a photograph of the two of you in a frame that you cherish. And you do like to look back at all the past memories. And I know you've got some lovely memories as well at the seaside. And she's giving you a 99, but it's got all the sherbet on, all the sauce on, the flaking and stuff, because you like ice cream. But you just had so many happy memories. You could be sat on a deck chair next to each other and time would just pass so quickly because you were just always talking together. But she's saying the sound of like the ocean, it's quite meditative for you. But she's saying when you're having trouble sleeping to try and meditate and to ask her to come close, to just bring that calmness. Because your mum is always close to you. Because she's just giving you that boost, that strength that you need. She's saying you need to say yes to more things. So if you're asked to go out, say yes more. Or new opportunities, because I do feel there is a new opportunity coming your way. Because there's something new you want to try. And she's putting a pile of books on your knee. So I feel there's some new learning as well for you. But I feel that your mum liked to read as well. I picked a card for you and it's this one. And it says, come together. Fairies like to be busy and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. And you've got some good people around you, so to lean on them when you need some help. and to have some good times together, and make lots of new memories. But she's saying to let your hair down and dance to your favourite songs and things like that, just to lift the mood. Because I know music is important to you. There's a lot of gold in the card, and that's for new beginnings. A new chapter's coming up in your life. Need to give you the number 4 because there's 4 fairies. So that could be the 4th of a month or the 4th month, which would be April. But she's just saying to believe in the magic, because life is magical, but you've got this. She's saying let your stubbornness help you and dig your heels in. Ah, that's interesting about the gold dragonfly. But you can achieve anything you want in life, she's saying. And she's so proud of you. And just carry on being you, but don't let anybody knock your confidence anymore or doubt yourself anymore, because she's saying you were such a special daughter to her and you always will be. And she just wants to give you a huge hug. And I feel there's some emotion around you at the minute, because she's saying she wipes your tears away. She is sending you some healing, but you do feel her when she's close, because she's saying she sits and watches the telly with you as well. So just leave all her love with you, Rachel, and I hope that it helped bringing your mum through for you today. Well, it's been so lovely to be here with you all again this week. I do love our times together, and I'm sorry I couldn't get round more people. But if you ever resonate with a message, there is always a message in a message. So just take what you can from what was said. And you're so welcome, Rachel, for your message. That spirit is everywhere. Spirit is always around us, supporting us. And just lean on them in those times of need. I just love being here with you all, and I will be back again in 2 weeks for my next session with you all, and I hope to see some of you there. But thank you for today, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.